Hi. Good morning. Okay. So I'm nursing a very terrible headache. So this is rebirth, what I'm telling you guys. Rebirth, resurrection. I have this stats. You can see this. This stats. Yeah, it's like Jesus Christ in what this? Yeah, going to heaven. I don't know, like Easter Sunday. Easter Sunday kind of what she called this image. Okay. Okay. So today is January 25. Okay. So there and yeah and yeah my high school girlfriend, sorry, not pen pal. Okay, so sorry, uso sa amin dati yon yung pen pal na yan, sulat. Okay, shout out Christine Ramalyosa dash I don't know what's your surname now, okay? So thank you, Tintin, my love, okay, that you are gonna help me with my page, okay? Okay, so you're asking me a little earlier about my niches, okay? So I can do work as a teacher, as an artist, as a filmmaker. Okay, as a filmmaker I can do a writing job, a directing job. Well, occasionally I can act as well, as internal and external auditor. I can also do forensic accounting, and well, I can like become a talent manager at the same time. Okay? There. Okay. So I told you about Nevertheless Montessori. Okay? This is a project that's being commissioned by a small college here in Quezon City. So I was supposed to work on the K-12 program curriculum. Okay? Okay, because I did apply as a teacher for a while. Actually, there in their small college, very small college. But that college is so ambitious, and it remains ambitious at the same time. Okay, so the president actually kind of saw my resume. Okay, he must have been confused why I speak very well from the heart when I'm just an accountant. Okay, so he kind of like pigeonholed accountants, that accountants cannot articulate very well. Okay, he saw my resume as a teacher at the same time as a filmmaker. Okay, so now he wanted me write a curriculum, the K to 12, focusing on the arts. Okay, so it's like 50% arts, okay, into filmmaking, into theater arts, into TV production, into film production, into talent management, all that. That's the other composition of the 50%. Yeah, 50% is actually filmmaking. Okay? So it's a filmmaking. I told him that it should be inspired by a Love Diaz filmmaking kind of like work. Kind of like, yeah, because Love Diaz actually inspired me to be a filmmaker, so I should be have come up with something like that as inspired by Love Diaz. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like, talking about Love Diaz all the time. Well, what can I do? He invented me. Okay? He created me. He's my God. Anyway, there, okay. So, I did not like what the president was telling me because he wanted to like kind of like redo my work. He wanted it like to suit to their vision and mission. Remember that. Remember that. I'm a Maria Montessori fan. Okay. So when I did my curriculum, okay, like an overview of that's all. I really like writing per subject. Repertoire to get into that K to 12 curriculum in the arts. Okay, so there, I kind of like pulled it out, and yeah, it was hurting because I didn't like what he told me. Okay, so remember, like long time ago. Okay, so my script, Kubaw Bakit Mahal Kita, was also supposedly bought by a irresponsible producer. He wanted to pay me 25,000 for my script and Kubaw. Are you crazy? Okay, so I pulled it out as well. Okay, so there. Now, so when I pulled it out, I was kind of disappointed. Okay, massively disappointed. Okay, so I told myself that, well, I became a filmmaker. I made it be in 2006. We made Sped Hearts in 2010 out of my vehement, out of my own enthusiasm, trying to convince individual people, producers, to invest in my film. Well, I was a scam. Charot. Yeah, that's why unable to actually return their investment, I kind of like think that I wouldn't do anymore a film that will get independent producers because I pity them. Okay? So believe me, I hope there are already 20% of the independent films here in the Philippines are returning the investments. Because as far as I'm concerned, my two films haven't gotten a return on investment as healthy as those 20% maybe. Okay? Well, I heard from the grapevine that independent films in the CCP are not returning the investments as well. Okay? I'm sorry, but I hope that's not reality. But if it's reality, well, at least there's a Kuangko group of companies that's, I think, giving some seed money for the production of the films. But other independent filmmakers, okay, please, let's try not to make loco the other people that are interested to invest in a film but cannot recover their investments. Okay? My director, my very friend, Gil Cortez, I was like his accountant for 3 of his films. All those money that were infused to his films were not recovered, believe me, because I was the production accountant. Okay? So we made loco the people. That's very bad to us. We cannot become beautiful doing that. Okay. I'm sorry, Gil Cortez. I hope you're in the heavens. Okay, I love you. I love you because you would love me and sometimes you would hate me. Yeah. But I love you anyway. Thank you for the opportunity working with you. And the formidable Mike Sandes. I love you, sir. Okay, wherever you are, I hope I can see you again. You're the only person that, well, maybe because we have the same blood. We're from a LaSalle school. Okay. There. So I'll talk about Nevertheless Montessori, okay? So I told myself, okay, I'll pull this out and, well, come up with my own laboratory school, Nevertheless Montessori. Okay, nevertheless, because the inculcation of Montessori here in the Philippines is kind of like, kind of like digging ignorance. Okay? Montessori is not an elitist school for the kindergartens. Okay? Montessori is for everybody. Montessori is man makes himself. Okay, that's why it's called nevertheless, because I'll be dealing students in the college or maybe in high school, so not kindergarten. Okay? So nevertheless, Montessori, it's a house of joy. Remember that teacher Felbert did teach in Obi Montessori and then STI colleges for business subjects, and I flew. Well, I was invited actually to teach at Montessori Filipino, okay? Teaching practical math to a mix of kids, regular, normal kids, and kids with special needs. Kids with autism, kids with ADHD, ADD, among others, okay? During the time, I was never diagnosed yet of bipolar disorder too. Okay, but later on, come forward 4 years ago, when I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, so I realized that that's probably the reason why my kids from Montessori Filipino who are special needs, okay, with autism, particularly the ones with autism, do kind of like love me, teacher Felbert, okay? So there's even this special kid that told his mom, I want to have teacher Felbert with me in the US. We kind of like in a plane. Broom, broom, broom. Not really broom, broom, broom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay? I miss you, Freddy. Teacher Felbert, miss you. See you so much. Okay? I love you guys. I love everybody of you. Okay, I missed you. In fact, when I did teach as a special teacher as well in a special school like Montessori Filipino, well, I kind of was inspired. I was so inspired of me being a teacher. Okay, so I came up with a script on that. Okay, I made Josefa Kyoge, our Montessori, beautiful Montessori directress, that we should make a film of that, okay? We kind of like drummed up a script on that together with my co-teachers, teacher Amy and teacher Josie, Sefa Kyoge and a certain Tina, okay, and myself kind of like did the script on that, and we made a film on that in 2010. Shout out Shara Soto and Danica Soto Pingres, okay? Tita Louie Manansala, Chamito, Adrian Landicho, and RC Pagtaluga. I miss you guys, okay? I really missed you, okay? And, well, after it was shown, my producer, my beautiful producer, Cheryl Messina, okay, the partner of Sir Kamba, who used to be mayor of Bayambang, Pangasinan, kind of like, you know what? Well, she told me that, Direct, we can't remain, well, serious on this. So we kind of like did some additional footages to make the film funny. Not really funny, ridiculous. Yeah, my creative freedom was marred, destroyed. But anyway, I made a friendship out of that. Very, very casual, what you call special friendship with Cheryl, okay? Well, Cheryl, unfortunately, and Kimball separated, okay? So we became poor after that. Okay? I even like work with Cheryl and Kimbal's some companies. Okay, Sahi in the Laris building, at the back of Land Registration Authority and the mall in Pasay, where the IT company of Kimbao used to hold office. Okay, headed by a certain Benny, who is already dead. Okay, there. Okay, what you call it? So I pulled out K to 12 proposition to that small college. Okay, so that most college and the QC remains a very staggering, very ambitious college. Okay, anyway, so there. So when I pulled it out, I called it Nevertheless Montessori, and one of the revenue streams of Nevertheless Montessori has been oasis for talents and vulnerabilities. So what do we do in Oasis for Talents and Vulnerabilities? Okay, so we kind of like do teaching on a per invitation basis. Second, tutorial. We do academics tutoring, me and teacher Amy. Okay, shout out teacher Amy. We're gonna see each other again tomorrow. Okay, for a lunch. Okay, so we tutor kids from Ateneo, kids from Ika, kids from Xavier, kids from high school of LaSalle High School, Poveda, and well, some other schools that are not so not prominent, prestigious schools. We can accept all of you, okay? And the talent fee. And the fees are actually variable as well, depending on which school are you coming from, okay? And we do SPED tutoring, special children, okay? We kind of like do practical reinforcement of kids with special needs, okay? So there, and we have been doing this for such a while, for such a long time already, okay? Teacher Amy and myself. And in fact, teacher Josie is also doing tutoring. She's kind of like old, beautiful granny. Yeah, she's tutoring in the Tondo Park. Shout out, teacher Josie! You should have invited me to be there because there were men naked in your fiesta. Oh, come on! Wanted them to my life. Shut up. Yeah. There. What else? So we do sanctuary for the stumbled. Okay, so there. What I'm doing. A couple of years ago, the son of my classmate Mercy. Shout out Indang. Sorry, hindi pa kita nabisita. Hindi mo ako dinala ng dayok. Okay? So, Tony. Okay? Tony Winston is a star basketball player in my hometown, Baliangao. Shout out Baliangao na! Shout out to my best friend, my pen pal, the Honorable Mayor Snooky, aka Hanaya Yap Chong. Okay? And my friends, all my teachers in Baliao Central School and teachers in Mount Carmel High School, okay? So there, we kind of like do sanctuary for the stumbled, okay? Sometimes we kind of like call them people that are stumbling. Everybody is stumbling, you know? Anyway, Winston came here like a couple of years ago. He's a top varsity player in Cebu City as well. Okay, so the mom, Indang, was in Dubai, I guess during the time. She used to work as a domestic helper, okay? Although she graduated, okay? She graduated BS Accountancy from LaSalle Ozamis, okay? She just wanted to be, she just wanted to be comfortable. She's comfortable with, doing household works than, using her mind. Okay. She told me direct, my head is gonna like bleed when we talk about the debit and credit, okay? So I understand Indang, okay? So there. Next is sanctuary for the sample. Winston came here from Cebu, okay? He was actually to come here, okay, by a discover, okay? So that very day that he came, he wanted to go back to Cebu as well. Okay, so my best friend, my classmate, Indang or Mercy, called me from abroad to see her son. Okay, Winston. Okay, because Winston is gotta go home to Cebu. I don't know. Because he was supposed to be going to San Bed already by then. Yeah, I spoke to him. I told him about possibilities of becoming a star player in San Beda than in a mere university in Cebu City. Okay? I told him that long time ago, after I left OB Montessori, I was supposed to be teaching in San Beda High School in the Ligarda branch. Okay, unfortunately, I didn't make it, so I never afforded to be teaching there because I would have to teach about architecture, sort of drafting. For whatever reason, I could understand why that the high school principal wanted me to teach drafting. Okay, budget. Anyway, so there. So I spoke to Winston. I told him that San Beda is a Catholic college, a very uh, a very prestigious university college here in Metro Manila. Kahilera ni Ateneo, UP Diliman, Miriam College, De La Salle University, my alma mater, charot. UST, among others, okay, Ateneo, all that, okay. So I told him that there are a lot of possibilities that he could do it to PBA for that matter when he when he is in to be really a very good basketball player. Okay, there. So he told me, Tito, I'm not comfortable here because I cannot talk very well in Tagalog. Wait, uh, even myself, I'm really not comfortable talking Tagalog. Okay, that's why. Well, they kind of tell me that I'm an Inglesera na baklang froglet. Anyway, yeah, and I'm not really comfortable. When I teach, I make Tagalog, kind of yeah, I can be here today, I'm Bisaya. And I'm so proud of being Bisaya anyway. Our tongues are different, they're so hard. That's why when I do blowjob, the the boys are not comfortable because I don't know how to blow job. I don't know how to use my tongue. Okay, because it's hard. So I use my bottom. Okay, charot. Okay, so I told Winston to stay put. Okay, so I told him that don't worry about your communication skills and all that because I would tutor you for a while. So to make an assurance that I'm around, so I went to San Beda Taytay to speak to the guidance counselor, okay, and his coach, telling them that I'd be tutoring Tony for a while, okay, and presented my PRC ID, okay, so that they would think that I just did not buy my PRC from Rectoletos University. Okay, I told him that I'm a teacher from Montessori. I finished professional education in there and became a teacher. And I did teach at the STI and Montessori Filipino and the tutoring club. And I have had tutors from different, very prestigious universities. Okay, so there. So I told him to stay put. Okay, so there he went to San Beda. He kind of stayed there for 3 years. Okay, so Tony was doing good. Oh, he was saw by another discoverer. Okay, that's why he left San Beda and then went to my alma mater again. Charot. De La Salle Benilde. Am I right? Yeah, La Salle Benilde. De La Salle Benilde. This across De La Salle University in Taft. Okay? So there. So he's been playing there as a varsity. Okay? And as of press time, I heard that Tony is, or Winston is in Dubai playing for Stronghold Group of companies. Okay, playing basketball in Dubai. Okay, so I'm happy. Okay, I'm very very happy as his teacher, tutor, tito, and tatay tatayan, nanay nanayan at the same time. Okay, so there. So another sanctuary for the stumbled Kenneth. Okay, I took care of him when I was so depressed at 16 years old, and he could not like articulate his depression. Okay, so he wanted to go to college, but he had kind of like a responsibility and obligation from his high school. He could not take his credentials. So I told him I'll take care of that. So I went to his high school in there in New York, somewhere in Immaculate. Okay, so I took his credentials and enrolled him in STI college. Shout out STI in the new building in Pitawazan. Okay, so there I enrolled him, and from what I heard, Kenneth, my very very handsome inaanak, the son of Janet. Okay, my best friend, my kababata, my neighbor. Okay, in back home in Balyangaw. Okay, Kenneth is graduating college. Well, it takes him a while, but at least he's graduating. Okay, Kenneth is so so good looking. He can become model. Anyway, okay. Hoy dong di pa tayo nag-usap ha. Lagi mo away-away si mama ha. Okay. Okay. You should graduate. Okay, you should graduate IT, and before you go to like, well, Janet actually told me that Kenneth and his group actually did not pass in the defense of a thesis. Okay, I told him that he should. I told Janet that let Kenneth know that I wanted to talk to them. Okay, because I have to kind of like figure it out what's wrong, what's causing them not to pass. Okay, so anyway, eventually I heard that he passed. Okay, and he's like having an OJT and all that. Okay. So there, I'm happy that Kenneth is graduating after like some years. There and what else? There and there are so many accounts of me handling kids, high school graduate, actually college students, and even adults, okay, that are experiencing some sort of kind of like, stumbling blocks. Everybody stumbles, everybody falters. Okay, except Teacher Felbert. I love you, Teacher Felbert. Teacher Felbert, what's in your heart today? I miss you, Piolo. I miss you. I love you. I love you so much. Teacher Felbert is gonna miss you every day. Okay? Wherever you are, I hope you're okay. Okay? You inspired me to actually make my films better. Okay? So there. So aside from Oasis for Talents and Vulnerabilities and Sanctuary for the Stumbled, we kind of do piecemeal works. Well, under Oasis for Talents and Vulnerabilities. Oasis is like a home again. Okay? A home is a place you are comfortable of yourself. A home is not a house. Okay? Well, I have defined it. You better see my prior video so that you can identify, you can distinguish what's a home from a house. Okay? Okay. So under Oasis for Talents and Vulnerabilities is piecemeals. Piecemeals of works. Okay? So we do personality development. Okay? It's like whatever that I have learned from Obi Montessori and from Obi Montessori, in the Montessori training, being a college teacher at the same time, and my experiences as a high school student and college, okay, winning oratorical contests, extemporaneous speeches, and other talk quests, okay. So I will handle you into personality development, okay. Part of personality development is being able to talk, okay, and being able to write very well at the same time. Okay, it's like self-expression. So I will do employ Dale Carnegie. Okay, it's like J. Yeah, there's another personality development school. That's I don't know, but it's like Dale Carnegie. Okay, we're taught in Obi Montessori. We're taught Dale Carnegie by the formidable Preciosa Sullivan. Okay, like I told you, Preciosa is a terrible, very, very good educator. Okay, when you are called by her and you will stand up to speak for yourself, make sure that you know the agreement between a subject and a verb, or you will hear from her to go back to your province of Tralala. That's how terrible, cruel she could be. But she's such a very, very good educator that when you left Obi Montessori, I kind of become like her. Ta-da! Yeah, I kind of like become like her. I don't know. I never really copy her, but I just become like her as well. Okay? Josefa Kyoge, her cousin, who was the Montessori directress of Montessori Filipino, is a complete, total, what you call this, different personality. She's quite very beautiful, towering, very, very humble at the same time, a Montessori authority. And when she speaks, make sure you have your notebook and a ball pen, because she talks all geniuses, everything about Montessori. Okay? So there. What else? Business. I talk about personality development, instituting Dale Carnegie, well, a workshop of sorts. I facilitate acting workshop. Okay, I call it acting workshop on instinct. Okay. Well, I understand there's very, very prominent, popular acting workshop strategies like Meissner and everything. I do some research on that, but I call my acting workshop on instinct. Okay, so well, when I did Hikbi and Sped Hearts, I kind of like workshop all of them, especially the ones with Hikbi, because when we lived in an apartment, okay, with Sped Hearts, I workshopped Shara Soto and Danica Soto for that matter. Okay, especially if I am the writer of a script or a film or a story. Okay, I can't allow anyone to play part, especially with the lead role, not actually doing our workshop only. Okay, because that's what we learned from Obi Montessori. Okay, even Megan Aguilar in my film, Hindi Nagkukubli ang Buwan sa Gabing Matala, The Moon is Not Hostile, na star na. We know Megan Aguilar as a very popular singer, daughter of the very popular Freddie Aguilar. And we know very well as well that Megan seems to be a difficult human being. Well, that's according to my friends. And the film actually, Hindi Nagkukubli ang Buwan, was supposed to be given to Angelo De Leon. Okay, so my friend Angelito, Inday, okay, huwag ka maggalit na sa akin kasi sinabihan lang kitang hindi maganda na nag-i-English ka lagi na hindi mo naman alam ang Inglesan. Okay, I just want you to yourself. Okay, that's all, nothing else, and I love you, you know that. Okay, so the script, actually, the synopsis of the story actually was offered to Angelo De Leon, who is now a counselor of Pasig City. Hi, Angelo. Okay, Angelo, we got Angelo actually when we launched supposedly ERJ Sped School of Edna Bohol. Okay, unfortunately, the school did not progress because when we were there, we didn't have students yet. Okay, and we needed to survive as well. Okay. So there, Angelo, kind of like, she's a Christian, so she kind of like not make mura. Okay? So, for whatever reason, I call it like serendipity, okay? So every time me and Angelito would see each other in our beloved Cubao, there in the Manhattan area, we would see Megan pass by, and for whatever reason, it's like three times on three times that we kind of like sat down. I sat down with Angelito. We kind of like boy watch and party a little. We always see Megan like for three times for that occasion. I don't know. I could not understand. Maybe this is like what you call this? A sign, okay, that I have to replace Angelo, okay? Yeah, there. And when the film was offered to Megan, Megan kind of like loved it immediately. I spoke to her, okay? Hi, Inday Buwan. Maggalit ka na maggalit sa akin, but I'm a huge fan of yours. Remember that, okay? And I love you. You know that. And I miss you kids. That to dalagin ding. Okay? Sorry that I wasn't able to see you in December 27 because I had work with the Department of Finance. Okay, but I'm gonna see you. Okay, I'm excited to hear, Ama! Ama! Shit ka, anak! Ama! I love it. And thank you for being Megan Aguilar when we did a teaser of Hindi Nagkukubli ang Buwan sa Gabing Matala. You're such a genius, madam. Okay, and well, I let you kind of like did a song for that, an OST, okay, that we called, what you call this? Sandata, okay? Sandata, it's a weapon. It's a weapon of sorts. And you did the song, the lyrics of the song, and the song itself for 10 minutes. What a genius you are, indeed. And the song was so poignant. I think everybody's gonna cry when they hear that in YouTube. I miss you. I miss you, Buwan. Okay? So there, what else? Yeah, Dale Carnegie and there and we were thinking also of like and talent management. Okay, so right now, I'm officially not really officially yet because we haven't like signed anything. Okay, I used to manage the 14th Avenue Acoustics. Okay, Adrian Landicho of Higby. And Spenhurst kind of like was the vocalist of that band, okay? It died after he went abroad. Okay, so right now, after close of the year, I spoke to my cousin. Okay, she's a distant relative from Misamis Occidental. She hailed from Calamba. It's like how many kilometers away from my hometown. Okay, she's a Villanueva. Okay, so I'm a Humawan, Villanueva, Tenorio, on my father's side, so we're like kind of distant relatives. Okay, so Aliona, now she's gonna use Villanueva. Aliona used to be, well, not really used. She's still a singer anyway, and she's a singer until another lifetime, okay? She popularized Someone's Always Saying Goodbye. Someone's always saying goodbye. I was 21 years old, 1991, when that song became a household theme song, okay? So the host of PBB, what do you call that? What's her name? I forgot. Janly, yung host na ng PBB?
Tony Gonzaga?
Yeah, Tony Gonzaga actually revived that song, and the one in Cebu, the one na mahaba ang mataas ang Boriset. Okay. They actually, because it's a Viva song, they actually kind of made a second version of that haunting original. Oh, my cousin Aliona. Okay? So I'm gonna take care of her and Adrian Landicho as well. I promise. So after my interns are gonna come here and do desk work, massive desk works with tax and business consulting, I could like flourish into that. Okay, I'm a very good talent manager. I can assure you that. Why? Because I don't make bugao. Okay, there are talent managers here in the Philippines that are making buga to their talents. I know that. Okay? Pathetic baklang mga bugaw. Sorry, that's reality. Okay? And what else? And I can interpret very well. Interpret. Putik. Okay? I can interpret and I can write agreements, covenants. Okay, between my talent and the one at the studio, world class. What do you call this? Yeah, because I wanted Aliona to conquer the world. I wanted Adrian to conquer the world at the same time after conquering themselves. Okay. I hope I can take care of Megan also because I promised her being her huge fan. Well, she blocked me. I don't know. Well, I love you, Dai. I love you. I know you know that. I love you. And even like if we kind of like quarrel all the time, I know that deep in my heart, you are there. And I know that I'm there in your heart too. I know that. Yeah, and Tirek and my daughter from you, Baya Anaya. Love you, Anaya. I love you so much. You know that. Okay, ooh, you're grown up now. Okay, there and so I can take care of that. I don't believe in just talent. Okay, I just don't believe in that somebody that's good looking and and bed me and fuck me. Okay, to be a talent. Okay, no, if you don't have the talent, I will fuck you out of my life. Okay. Okay, muna natin pag-usapan yun. Uso kasing bugawan eh, let's say. Okay. There, siguro mahirap ang buhay. Okay? Okay, what else? Yeah, that's so far and, well, there are another talents that I want to take care. My nieces. My nieces, Julie, okay, who was in Palyanga, who came out in a Love Diaz film, Ang Hupa, okay, of Piolo Pascual, okay, and I wanted her back. She just like messaged me, Tito, could you give me, can I ask you some money? Because she want to like join in Sinulog in the Pitan of Halana Halos of the Leon's place. Okay, I told her, well, if I have money, I want you to come here to Manila, okay? Because your talent in dancing is like world class, okay? So you should be seen by the world, okay? The other one is my anak, okay? The other one is my niece who didn't block me. At first, she blocked me, and then she must have realized that she loves Tito. My inchik, yes, wherever you are, remember that Tito loves you very much, okay? So when you're not gonna like, message me, I know Madam is gonna visit you, okay? And si Bakla, I know that Bakla loves me, I can feel that. Well, Tito is just like that, okay? I can't tolerate disrespect. I can't tolerate you guys not being nice guys as well. I don't want you bakla to be making mura-mura kay siya, okay? That's all. And Bea is intellectual, so Bea can sit as my intern, and my other, my anak, RR is also kind of intellectual, so they're gonna help me with this. And I hope Rondon is realizing that Tito Adrian is not gonna kill him. And I know that Tito can like help you a lot. Okay? So there. What else? That's all so far, and this is my trajectory as far as myself is concerned, being an artist, filmmaker. Okay? The other kind of felbert go. The other, not really other, I'm felbert go like that. Okay? What else? Yeah, I hope I can put up nevertheless Montessori. It's a cooperative open education for commerce and the arts. Okay, when you say commerce, it's like entrepreneurship, a 3 year course on entrepreneurship and other arts, filmmaking and other arts. Okay, and cooperative education. Everybody is gonna like enroll in my school eventually becomes part of the school. When you say cooperative, you become like a member or a part owner of that school at the same time. Okay, when you say open education, you don't need necessarily to come to the school. Okay, so it's like internship basis. Okay, it's like since we and other arts we like 50%. It's a love Diaz inspiration, filmmaking sort of lesson, and yeah, sorry love Diaz, I have to copy you. You told me things and I have to share it. Okay, because much that we wanted you to be doing teaching, you just chose to be quiet. Anyway, I'll share it for you. Okay, but I can become like you. Remember that, and I'm aware of that. Anyway, and yeah, you are in my heart all the time. Okay, what else? And uh, other arts. Okay, other arts. Okay, so it's all on internship basis. Okay, even like entrepreneurship. Okay, lessons are basic. Okay, and all other things. Remember that I'm a Montessorian, and I love that sort of thing in the learning process. Okay, so I'll let you do internship. Okay, especially when my students who are basically artists, who are or non-artists, I'll drum up, I'll institute discipline into you guys to become artists yourselves. And you know what? Do internships, okay? You can be part of Love Diaz production film or any other production film, or maybe the one with my friend Chris Pablo, okay? He does a lot of films like that, and he has like a non-profit, the Love Life Project, many others, okay? And internships with entrepreneurship. Actually, I can put you in the hospitality industry. I can put you in a hotel. There have been clients of mine who are in that, so I'll put you there, okay? I'll teach you things that are real, that are authentic ba, that are totoo ba, okay? Hindi yung hindi ko alam yung debit credit na, okay? So I'll teach you that, okay? Nahihirapan ako sa debit credit. Okay? Shout out my student Nolly, who is now a very, very, uh, well, prolific practitioner. Okay? He was just my student in STI for Accounting 1. And he told me he was inspired of me. Okay? So that's why he works in an accounting firm with 1,000 clients. And he like moonlights. Sorry, dong. And yeah, when he moonlights, actually, he told me that he is the quality control of their accounting firm. Because he was inspired. How could you not be inspired? Okay, I made you like go to the whiteboard and discuss about trial balance, and because we're Bisaya, you kind of like eat your tongue, and instead of like telling everybody it's a debit, you told him it's a debit, okay? And everybody like kind of laughs about it. Okay? So, but anyway, our student, my classmate from ADB, from San Miguel, and from Metrobank did not laugh. But the ones that are your classmates that were your classmates then were laughing on you. How pathetic they were. Anyway, shout out to all my students. I love you guys. Okay? So that's all for today. Today is January 25. It's a VAT deadline. Okay, so this is Teacher Felbert teacher Felbert again. I'm a teacher. I'm an artist, a filmmaker. I'm occasionally acting, and I'm an internal, external auditor. Okay. Thank you very much. Bye. I love you, Kubal.